Many people suggest that this is the Queen that we never had. Absolutely. We're talking, of course, about Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, Princess Anne. And on this very special day, I just thought all of us chums would definitely like to wish this special lady, well, this. As ever, let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you, chums. Thank you so much for joining me today. As I said, we'll have a lovely wave. As I say, on this very special day, because, well, it's a tricky thing, isn't it? Nobody likes to tell their age, but, you know, when you are a royal, you can't escape it. I mean, that's the sad thing, isn't it? I did love, do you remember when the Queen was addressing, I think it was some big royal event, and she was addressing and President Bush was next to her, and suddenly by, you know, indiscretion or whatever, he let out her age, and she very, very tartly said, "Thank you for reminding everybody about my age. You've made me feel incredibly old." And I did feel for her, because it doesn't matter what age you are, man or woman, you're still literally as young as you feel inside, aren't you? The bottom line is, we're not old. Every generation has to get a certain age. And this is the thing now with the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, celebrating her 75th birthday. And some wonderful pictures taken by, of course, Chris Jackson, the photographer from Getty Pictures. He does take some wonderful snaps. And as I said to him, I met him, lovely to see him actually, in the studio, and I said, what a lovely job you've got, because he literally is living through history. He took some wonderful pictures of the King's coronation, literally that famous one of the King and the Queen coming out and looking out of the balcony of Buckingham Palace. And you have to think, wow, you're lucky, because you are now seeing exactly what will become part of history. But the Princess Royal, 75, not too keen on it, chums, absolutely. Now, I've worked with Princess Anne on a number of occasions, hosting big things for her, producing certain things at hotels for her, and she's just a wonderful lady, very down to earth. And on this particular feature that you will see in one of the tableaus, it says that she avoids the sun, and she swears by this. Now, you know, I can understand that in many respects. Being fair-haired, I have to do the same thing, and we bonded over that. She said, never sit out in the sun for long, sadly it will age you. Many other things that we learn about Princess Anne is the fact that it doesn't take her that long to do her own hair and makeup. A woman after my own heart, you see, doesn't need all that paraphernalia, gets on with the job, picks out the outfits, and basically looks down everything as she sees it as a duty. It's a duty, you turn up, you do your best, you don't look for attention, and more importantly, you're never bigger than the thing that you're representing. Lovely sort of sentiment and thought when you think about it, right? What's also interesting is this, that the Princess Royal basically says that, you know, What's also interesting is this, that the Princess Royal has openly said that she never really would have liked the top job, simply because she saw how hard her mother worked behind the scenes. And remember, she's seen this from a very young age. She had great admiration for her mother, Queen Elizabeth, you know, mega reigning long queen, and I think we all did. And you could see the fact that sadly when the Queen passed away, the grief etched on Anne's face. It was very hard to take. What she liked behind the scenes? Well, I can tell you, a lot of fun, no nonsense. You do the job and you get very much, you know, well, thanked for it if you get it right. If you get it wrong, and I've been there on a number of occasions, I have to say, I didn't get it wrong, chums, but people around her did. And you can understand, she's done her homework, she expects it to go like clockwork because she's done the graft. Not everybody is as diligent or as hardworking as the Princess Royal. So on her very special day, if we can, and I would send these all forward to her office, let's just wish the Princess Royal a huge happy birthday, minus the age, because of course, I believe we should be grateful for having such a stalwart and a great addition to the British monarchy. And in my opinion, she really embodies everything that a royal working title should be about. Now, as ever, does everybody else agree? And what's your memories if you ever met Princess Anne or indeed saw her at a function? I'd love to know. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.